Good morning.
Hello, Edis. Good morning. Hello, how are you?
I'm going to good. Really, um, I don't know. I feel good. Thanks God. We finished the request, or the audio request, this week.
Oh,
I
yes,
hope.
the
Yeah.
audit.
Yes.
Okay,
Audio.
that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you, teacher.
And well, talking about work, the topic for today is about that, about work,
Okay.
workplaces. Yes, let me share the screen and you will see it. It's here. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher. I can see.
So we're going to start the unit 5A in the workplace. So in the first activity, you can see some pictures of different jobs. Can you tell me what is each person's job?
Is maybe um mm, mm, driver mechanics
Yeah,
mechanics teacher.
it's
I
like
don't remember.
yeah,
Mhm.
she's a driver, maybe a truck or
Okay.
this. Um, yeah, let me see how
Mhm.
you say tractor.
Okay. Thank you.
It's tractor. Yes. Yeah, I know that. So, but she is a writer. Okay, the second picture is easy.
Is a teacher.
Exactly, addition. And the number three,
Is I don't remember. Mm, pilot
a
teacher
pilot. Yes, a pilot. And this one,
is Mm, I don't know, remember
so sorry,
painter teacher.
a painter.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like a painter, right? Sorry, this becomes crazy.
Mhm.
Okay,
No, no problem.
so yes, it's a painter. Okay, now can you, let's check here. We have construction worker. Okay, so in general, the woman, the driver of the tractor is a construction worker. Okay, this we have teacher, pilot, and artist or painter. So tell me, Alex, what would you
Teacher,
like and what would you dislike about each job? What would you like about a construction worker, or what would you dislike about a construction worker?
okay. Teacher, only I close my camera because I don't listen good.
Oh,
I
okay, I'm going to turn off my camera then also. Okay,
thank
so the
you.
question
Thank
is
you.
this one. What would you
Yes.
like and what would you dislike about each job? For example, in a construction worker, I would dislike working under the sun, but I would like what I like about working as in the construction is that um, it's an active job. It's an active job. And also you can see the results of your job, right? The results when everything is on your business. And what about you?
Yeah.
What would you like or what would you dislike about construction worker?
Mhm. Yes. I think teacher, construction worker. I like yes the activity, the exercise
Okay.
in the activity. Yes, for me it's good for health. I think I think. But I dislike, for example, really teacher. I think some constructor worker really is danger teacher. Some activities of that job. I don't
Yes,
know. It's danger. I think some activities really.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the work is a little dangerous. You can suffer
Yeah.
some accidents. What about teacher? What would you like and what would you dislike about being a teacher?
Okay. I like really for me teacher. I like learn to the person really. And I don't know. And I think it's good see the to the I don't know, to the children or the or I don't know, or to the classroom. Uh, how do you say teacher? The I don't remember the excuse me. A moment, please. Um, uh, for example, teacher, the advance or the development to tell
The progress of the
the development.
students.
Yes, yes, teacher. For me, it's good.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that is very rewarding. You feel satisfied when you see how the students progress.
The power, yeah.
Mhm.
And really, teacher, dislike. I don't know. I think teacher, the teacher, spend the time in prepare the class,
Yeah,
and
it's true.
the other is in the evaluate we have to spend the time for for really for
You check exams, three
uh-huh.
evaluations.
Yes, yes, I think teacher,
What I dislike about being a teacher is the salary.
yeah, yes.
Well, in the what the payment is not so good, and we do a lot of
It's not,
work. Mhm.
okay, okay.
So I
Is
think
is
that's something, but at least in our country, in the public system, the salary
mhm,
is very low. Mhm.
yes, in other country.
In El Salvador, for example, yeah, in other countries too, the country that pays better is Finland. Teachers in Finland are well paid.
Mhm,
In Finland,
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm,
yeah,
yeah.
they value the education a lot. Okay,
Yes.
that's
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
that's the only thing I like.
Yeah.
Okay, what about pilot?
Pilot. Really, teacher, that job is my dream job, really.
Is it
For me. Yeah.
nice?
Yeah. Yes, but I don't know. It really, I listen is so expensive. In the university or the, yeah, is. is expensive study for a pilot. I listen, um, but however, I really that is for me dislike. But really, I like travel, know other person and other cities, and don't know, but I think and the experience. I think teacher the experience in the in the airplane or in the flight is good. I think I don't know. I feel that um, you are the responsibility the in the uh, in the fly you are the responsibility
You're
but
responsible.
however
Mhm.
but however I think the I dislike stay alone all time without all the house
Oh,
and
yes.
it's bad for me I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing, right, for that job.
Mhm. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a big responsibility too.
Yeah, yeah. And I listen,
Yes,
teacher. The salary is it really
it's good.
is good. It's good. I listen.
Okay. I used to have like a classmate who graduated as a teacher, English teacher, but he was taking also pilot classes. I mean, flying classes, right? And yeah, now he's a pilot. He lives in the States and he
Uh,
is pilot. Mhm. But
okay.
first
Good.
he started to be an English teacher and then he traveled while he was taking classes, I think in the in the Navy. And then um and now he's a pilot.
Wow. It's wonderful. Yeah. And great. Um,
Yeah.
I listen, teacher. The really
He's
the
he took
uh-huh.
classes in the Air Force. Air Force, Air Force.
Okay. I listen. The career is expensive, really.
The career,
Around the career the around uh t- $30,000.
$30,000. Wow.
Yeah, yes, I listen. Um um is the price of the career.
Yeah, it's really. And how long is it? How long is the career? How long you have to study?
I don't know. I'm not sure what is the time for the career, um but I don't know. The money I listen is around that 30,000 dollars.
Wow. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And what
Uh,
about the other job? Painter.
Painter. Okay. Painter. I am really teacher is interesting. Uh, for me, create really is good. Um, uh, and I think is I don't know some free for do that job is good. But however, teacher dislike I think is a way to sell the picture. I don't know or in a museum I think or other activities is difficult. So it's I don't know. I think the money is the problem in that career, I think. But
Uh,
I think in other country maybe it's good to judge.
yeah, well, in El Salvador,
And in Salvador, it's difficult, I think.
yeah, you wouldn't survive. You wouldn't
It's,
survive in El Salvador as a painter or as an artist, right? Because it's not well paid, right?
mhm. Maybe teacher, you can do that activity like a hobby, I think.
Oh, yes.
But no, yes, but no for your principal job, I think.
Yeah, the thing is that in El Salvador is because um, we are poor, right? Majority of people are poor. And we don't have like a lot of money to buy these paintings, right? To
Mm.
pay what it really worth, right? It really costs. But in other countries, yeah, people have the possibilities and they are able to pay for these
Mhm.
things. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was this last Sunday. We were with some friends, and one of them paints. He is like electrician, and but he does those work. But he's also an artist, and he has nice paintings. But he was telling us that he had some paintings in a gallery for many years, like for 10 years. And one day of this, somebody called and asking for one. But imagine, he said, after 10 years, I sold one, only one, and he has like three
No.
paintings in the gallery.
Wow. It's complicated, teacher.
Yeah, it's complicated. Okay, now
Yeah.
we're gonna do the other exercise, match the jobs with the workplaces. For example, we have, I don't know, we must problem here, an accountant in an office, an
Mhm.
actor,
Yeah, in the on a movie set,
okay, an artist,
an artist, oh, maybe in a studio.
a student, yeah, okay, a
Mhm.
chef,
A chef, uh, in a restaurant.
in a restaurant, flight attendant,
I attend. Okay, on an apron.
on an airplane, a lifeguard,
I like forward at the beach.
yeah, at the beach, yes, a lifeguard, a nurse,
A nurse in a hospital.
professor,
Um, uh, a nurse in a hospital, teacher. I don't know. Or
yes, and a professor.
yeah. Ah, okay, okay. A professor in a university.
Okay, a sales clerk,
Science clear. I remember science clear. Clear is okay. Excuse me. A science clear in a store, teacher.
in a store, yes, a sales clerk in a store, and a teacher,
A teacher. A teacher. Excuse me. Yeah, a teacher in a school.
the difference between a teacher and a professor? You know, what's it?
Uh-huh. I think a teacher is focused in teenagers or for the age, for example, to the college, I think. And a professor is for careers, I don't know, in a university, I think.
Exactly, because professors
Mhm.
work in the university or college. Because in English, college no es colegio, como lo vemos aquí.
Ah, okay,
College
okay. Excuse me.
it's university. It's they
Mhm.
study careers like in the university.
Ah, okay, okay.
And yeah, so it's a colegias, as we know in El Salvador, in English is
Mhm,
private school.
mhm. Yeah, it's private. Yes, the college is private school, really.
Private school, yes. And
Mhm,
college or university. Mhm.
mhm. Yeah.
Private school or public school. At least, did you study in a public school or in a private school?
Really in a public school teacher.
In public school. Oh,
Yeah. Mhm,
I
mhm.
studied in a public school too.
Ah, you too, teacher.
Yes.
Ah,
Just
okay,
the
okay.
university was in the in a private place.
Ah, okay, okay. And the university teacher?
Yeah, it was private.
Ah, okay, okay. Ah, okay. Okay. And in my case, no, teacher. The university in the Universidad de Salvador.
I was the public.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But really, thanks God, my I do the MBA in a private school in Israel. FEPADE.
Nicaragua.
FEPADE, Israel FEPADE.
Ah, Inca.
Is in El Salvador. ILCA, yeah, yeah, ILCA maybe. In El Salvador, but really help me ad hoc. Ad hoc, the company pay the 50% the MBA.
Okay, your master degree.
Yes, yes.
It was a master degree.
Is in Master Business Administration.
Okay, excellent.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
A master
Yes.
degree in business administration.
Uh-huh.
Good. Okay. Now we have to discuss these questions. Who else works in a hospital? Besides the nurse, who else works in the hospital? Who else works in a hospital? For
Okay.
example, a nurse, a doctor, a surgeon, a secretary, a pediatrician, a dentist. The question is that ¿quién más? Who else works in the workplaces in a hospital?
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Um, for example, let's see, a secretary teacher also works in office. Secretary also works in office. Really.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm. The other is, for example. um, um, you say the
Okay, what
is
about,
the really
sorry?
ajá, is the stewardess teacher azafata stewardess the
Okay.
pronunciation I don't know ajá. For example, let's see the stewardess in the airplane, really on an airplane, really.
Okay, in an airplane. What about in a restaurant? What other people work in a restaurant?
Ah, okay. Yes, the really teacher, the waitress
Yeah,
maybe. The
waitress,
waitress.
waiter.
Mhm. Works in a restaurant, really. Uh-huh. Um, the other maybe. Mm, mm, mm,
Maybe they're a
mm,
manager, a cleaning person, an accountant, a
mhm.
cashier. Those people work in a restaurant. Okay. For in your opinion, Elise, what is the hardest job? The hardest job, the most difficult job, the hardest job. What's the hardest job in your opinion?
Uh-huh. Yes, I think is for example really teacher the doctor really the or for a nurse really is hard job because for the time spent in the hospital I listen they have some how do you say teacher schedule
Yeah,
uh,
station.
uh, different schedule in the night in the morning and it's a long of time for that person and I think it's difficult. The other job teacher, the hardest job I think is accountant really.
Okay.
Because really teacher, I am accountant I really spend a lot of time in the job in my case. And the other the other is um, the really teacher a pilot and a flight attendant uh, is difficult for is for stay without of house I think and I don't know it's complicated I think but um, but it's good I think
Yeah,
the
yes,
uh-huh,
you said because maybe you cannot spend much time
mhm,
with your family.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. And the other teacher, I think, is really the teacher is difficult. It is the hardest job, I think, because spend time in prepare the class and I don't know, maybe um, uh, how do you say, teacher? Como em, tratar con los alumnos. I don't know the pronunciation.
Working with people is not easy.
Ujú. Ah, ok. Ajá,
Working
ok. Ujú,
working with the students, uh, sometimes
ujú,
dealing with them. Así se dice.
Deal with student. Deal with the student. Okay. Deal
Deal
with the
with
student. Mhm.
students.
I think it's complicated, teacher. I think. Mhm.
Yeah, I think that every job in which you have to deal with people is not easy. Because
Okay.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes like other jobs in which people deal with people,
Mhm.
it's also not easy. Okay,
Mm,
which job has which is the best paying job? Best paying job.
mhm. Best paying job, teacher.
Yeah, best paying job.
Paying job. Okay. I think is the pilot, teacher. A pilot.
I know.
Really? A pilot. Yes. And I think the other is in other country. I think the best paying job is an actor. I think or I think. Uh, maybe sales career teacher, really a sales career. In some companies, I think is best paying job. It depends. For example, manager sales career really or no manager. How do you say teacher? A moment, please. Uh,
Business person
for example, a
or
sales executive teacher, sales executive.
a sales
Mhm.
executive.
Sales executive is the really the pay is good. In our country.
And
Mhm.
let me see. The other question we already asked, which job would you like the most? And you said the pilot. Okay, now we have here some people doing different activities in the pictures. Can you tell me what is the person doing in the first picture?
Okay. So, okay. In the first picture, really. Okay. Okay. Sally. Watch the computer and working in computer. And the
Okay.
second, uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, she speaks for cell phone and take notes. And the three, she uh, maybe uh, operate the facts, I think.
Okay, she's operating the
Uh-huh.
facts.
The four, okay, she takes a coffee. Or
She's
no, or prepare the coffee. We prepare the coffee, a coffee, and in the last one, she um, how do you say, teacher? Excuse me.